Hello to people, I'm here in Bristol. I'm going to introduce you to a man of real honour and integrity. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Please do.
I am Dale Vincent. I am a former corporal at the Royal Welsh Fusiliers. I joined the army at 16. I've done 4 tours of Afghan. I was, as I've said, a corporal. I was an NCO at the age of 21, leading men into battle at the age of 21. Decorated soldier at the age of 21 also. Okay.
Where we are, so people, we are in Bristol, and I'm going to let this hero explain why we're here.
Okay, so we've just attended Crown Court, ladies and gentlemen. They are accusing me of assaulting a police officer. What actually happened was I closed the vaccine centre down. I say me and my team of veterans, experts, doctors, lawyers, police officers, okay? So we closed it down on the 1st of October. They reopened the centre on the 4th of October. I tried to get the police officer to take the evidence off us, and he failed to do so, so I arrested him for misconduct in a public office. They're claiming that I assaulted him. I did not assault him. I mean, the video has been seen tens of millions of times online. I used reasonable, proportionate and necessary force to stop that man leaving the crime scene.
Correct. I mean, why would the legislation be there? Section 24A, citizens arrest, if we can't use it, and then when we do use it, we are punished for using it. Which we have here, a decorated war hero, a man of integrity that is being punished for using legislation that's there for us, to protect ourselves, to protect our wider communities. This man tried to save the people of this country again. He's been to war, he came home, and he's gone to war again. This man is the definition of a hero and a true warrior. One thing I do want to say is a trial date has been set, and it's been set for the 19th of March next year. This hero needs our support. We need everyone up here in Bristol, Crown Court, to support this man, Dale Vincent.
Thank you. No, I hope to see as many of you as possible. For those of you that I've met in the last couple of times we've been coming to court, it's been incredible. I'm turning up. People know who I am. It's extremely humbling. So I ask again for my supporters to please come and support us. We are well within our rights to make citizens arrest under Section 24 of the case, Police and Criminal Evidence Act. I mean, again, why is the legislation there if they're going to ignore it and just do us? So I hope many of you can come and support me on the 19th of March, troops. Thank you ever so much for your time.
There you have it, people. Thank you.
Like I told you, I don't have the intention of being. Why can't you listen to the evidence? You've got to do your job. You've got to protect the children. You're not protecting the children. You're sworn out to protect people from harm, injury and death. You're not doing that today. You are misconducting yourself in public office.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sirs. I hear what you're saying. Yeah. All right.
Excuse me, sirs.
Are you police officers or not?
Mark, let's arrest them, buddy.
Do you work for the public or not?
Sir, are you really running to your car? Because you're IC bear? Right, where's the fucking Marine?
This is not facing to the public office.
Mark, don't touch him.
You are walking away from harm. I'll arrest you. It's not an assault.
Aye, we'll be arresting you if you don't do your job, sir.
It's not an offence to touch somebody. That's not an assault. That's the actual public.
Yeah, this policeman obviously doesn't know his role, does he?
Why are you walking away? Our children are being harmed. Why have you got? Where is your profit?
Come on, sirs.
Where is your respect to our children, your children?
Come on, sirs.
Why are you refusing to do your job? Where are you going? Why are you abandoning the ship? Why are you being cowardly? Stand up to your bosses.
Cowards is an understatement. Cowards is an understatement.
Look, guys, can you just stop so we can talk to you?
Mark,
You
they're
can
just going to
explain
walk
why
away.
you're
Let's
just walking off.
Let's arrest them.
Hey,
Shall I arrest him?
your call, Vince.
Right, you. Right, which one of you guys are senior? Excuse me. Excuse me. You're getting arrested, sir. You're getting arrested, sir. You. But don't fucking move. You're arrested. You were arrested. Excuse me. Oi, you were arrested. Am I allowed to touch him when I'm arresting him? Hi, it's enough from you, chap. Ring your boss. You were arrested. And sir, I'm warning you, if you don't step up to the plate, you are next. You are now arrested. Get your fucking officer down
You
here.
have a duty. If you don't arrest him and you don't arrest him, you're assisting an offender. He's misconducting himself.
You've tried to run away twice.
You know the law.
You've got to protect our children and close that centre. You've got to close that centre.
November 693.
Yeah, time to get a move on, because I'm starving.
Close it now.
Oi, oi.
Yeah, we've been surrounded by protesters.
No, tell me you've been arrested.
They're getting quite confrontational with us.
That's right. You know all about that when you arrest people, don't you? You coward. That's right, I'm looking at you.
You need to protect our children. Our children are suffering serious harm. This vaccine is a weapon, it is not a medical device.
We're surrounded by about 15 or 20 protesters.
Oh yeah.
They're not protesters.
You're under arrest and that's it.
We have some
So he's
We're
the
that
ICC.
scary, are we? Protect our children.
Yeah,
Protect
you were under
our
arrest.
children. Protect our children.
Protect our children.
Protect our children.
Protect our children.
Protect our children.
We're going nowhere. We're going nowhere.
Protect our children. Protect our children.
I've got my
our
camera. I've got my
children.
camera. You were arrested, sir. Stop walking away. You were arrested.
My dad was in the
Stop
Met
walking
for
away,
30 years.
please.
You'd be
You were
ashamed
arrested.
if you
You stay there, young man. Hey, you were arrested.
Please step away from me, alright? I'm giving you.
Protect our children. Protect the children. Do your job.
Shut it down.
Do your job. Protect the children. Please protect the
Can I have
children.
some assistance, please? I've been assaulted by a
You haven't been assaulted.
No.
Don't touch me.
You've got your cameras on, so you know that's bullshit, yeah.
Don't swear.
This is
malfeasance in the public office.
You are walking away from a crime. You are misconducting yourself in public
Well, you're
office.
thinking above the law because you wear a uniform, Sam. You're under arrest. And honestly, you need to pull your thumb out, otherwise you'll be under arrest too, sir.
You need to step away from me.
No.
You need to stop thinking.
You need to close that vaccine centre down.
We are.
Yes,
We
we
are.
are because you're under arrest. That's right.
False imprisonment. No, it's not
False imprisonment.
No, it isn't. You also assaulted me.
I've got camera numbers. Are you blind?
Stop.
Well, I just don't like when people
Surrounded
like
by
my face.
protesters. We're in the far corner of car park 23.
It's not an unlawful detention. We're asking you to do your job. We want you to go back and protect our children. You can't run away
Make
from
sure,
this.
there's more coppers now. Make sure cameras are everywhere. Cameras are everywhere, guys.
We have no intention of hurting you. We just want you to do your job.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Full of poo bags.
It's all
Full of poo bags.
It's
You
all
don't
on
deserve
video
to be a
camera.
cop. Take that hat off. You don't deserve to be a police officer.
Okay, I'm not going to get into an argument with
Good.
you because I don't want any confrontation with
So
you.
why can't you just read the evidence
this
like
is
the last
unacceptable
sergeant?
behaviour.
I tell you what's
And you've
unacceptable,
assaulted me,
Jam.
We are protecting
I tell you
children's
what's
lives.
unacceptable.
The children are dying. 8200% increase in their deaths. We showed you that evidence. You're walking away from it.
And by the way, we don't own
Work
you
with the
personally.
people.
Your chief inspector is a bloody coward.
Yep, he is. He ran away, same as you.
Simon,
Yeah,
work
you're
for the
poor.
people, not for the corrupt government. Please, in the name of God Almighty. These people, officers
Sir,
are coming now.
I can see strength in you. I can see you want to do the good thing. I can see you want to do the right thing, sir. Oh, Newmanburg Code, cop has done 15 years in jail. Not a good place to be a copper, but that's where you'll go.
Do
You will go to jail.
Do you think we want to be here doing this? We are all professional, decent, law-abiding, honourable
cops, here's the
people.
cops.
All of
Let
us.
him come.
Riot vans.
Hey,
I've got my
just
camera
another,
on.
please.
So have you.
Oh, here comes reinforcements now.
Here we go. Cameras everywhere, guys. Cameras everywhere.
Cameras everywhere, please.
Oh, this is a good show. Right, this is your time now to do all that stuff that you done Saturday.
They've suffered no harm. Nobody's been hurt. Is there a sergeant here or an inspector? Is there a sergeant or an inspector on duty now, please?
Yeah, we're not protesters.
On duty. Is there a sergeant or an
We had
inspector?
this conversation last week.
Is it Baxter?
We need a different guy, sir. 'Cause he's,
Yeah.
If he's here, he is the commander on scene, so...
so what if he's wrong?
What if you're wrong?
What if the world-renowned experts are wrong?
I'm not going to engage in
What if the
conversation
government's
regarding
wrong?
that. If he's the commander that's on duty, I mean, I'm sure you can respect that.
Time to engage in the conversation with us about it, sir.
We'll facilitate peaceful protest as much as we can.
It's not a protest.
We've got evidence.
Well, we are entitled. If there's evidence on the table, okay, and you guys choose to ignore that evidence, we the people can take the power back and make citizens arrest. We can use. Is that
Sure,
not
I'm
the
not
case?
going to engage in that conversation.
You rolled your eyes. There's children in there getting injured.
I'm not even going to get into that, okay?
Is that true or false?
That's your job.
I'm not going to have that conversation.
Is that true or false?
on your oath today?
Listen, I'm not actually going to engage in that
Are
conversation.
you or not?
I'm not.
You have to because
You're not on your, under your oath.
Really not.
Are you even a police officer?
Yes, we have. You have. Who have you arrested?
That gentleman over there, that police officer.
Okay, have you read them the rights as well? Have you given
We
them-
don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that as a citizen's arrest.
I'm not going to engage in this conversation.
You have to, sir. It's your job. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
How long are we going to go around in a circle until somebody actually does something to protect the public from harm, injury and death? How many...
I'm not going to engage in the
Why
conversation.
won't you engage?
That's your job.
Why don't you engage?
If you want to peace,
No,
No.
if you want it
no.
for the country,
It's not our opinion.
We are happy to look at it.
The 90%
On the-
population that have been vaccinated that are
and that's why the hospitals are 94% full.
Gentlemen, excuse me, I asked your inspector to speak to Dr. Asim
That's on the government
Malhotra.
website.
Dr. Asim Malhotra's just put out a peer-reviewed paper showing the damage to the heart the vaccines are
I'm
causing.
not going to look at it right now. Okay?
They've all
That's the
agreed
peace. I'm
with
going to remain
him.
impartial.
What are you going to do, sir? They won't speak to him. He's got on national television saying shoot the vaccine.
Should any child who's currently being allowed to go in that building by yourselves come to any harm, injury or death, you are held personally responsible in your individual capacity
Okay.
for that injury.
Right now, I'm going to remain completely impartial. If you wish to exercise Articles 9, 10 and 11 of the Human Rights Act, you can peacefully. They are qualified rights so long as you abide by certain guidelines. and you don't overstep a certain mark, we will facilitate that, okay? We will remain impartial. I'm not going to take either side, your side or anyone else's side, and that is going to be...
We were given
okay?
a crime number on Saturday by Inspector Lidcott.
I'm not going to engage in that side of
You have
you want
to.
to listen, if you
What do you mean you
What do you mean by
want
that?
to
peacefully
engage?
protest, if you
It's not a protest.
Saving lives.
Why won't the police
Listen, I'm not going to engage in that side of that, okay?
You don't have to speak.
If you want to wait until Inspector Barker
Why
comes in and have a
won't
conversation,
the
you're very
police?
welcome to.
Why won't the police ever talk about the damage the
Listen,
vaccine
I'm not going to
causes?
engage in that
Why
whatsoever.
not? Why not?
We're going to remain impartial right
But you're not impartial because crimes have been committed and they've been
now.
evidence.
Listen. I'm not going to engage in that side of it.
Why?
That is your viewpoint, which I personally might have a
not our
completely
view,
different
sir.
viewpoint.
It's
I'm
your
not
viewpoint
going to
is
do that.
irrelevant when you see the evidence. Your job is not to have a viewpoint. You are impartial.
I'm not going to
You gather
engage.
the evidence, you arrest the offenders, you do interviews, you seize phones, you
not
do
gonna
property
engage.
searches, you put all that evidence that you gather, you're an evidence gatherer. Your opinion remains nothing today.
I'm not gonna
and you
engage.
take that evidence and you give
You're
it to
not
the
gonna
Crown
listen to me, are
Prosecution
you?
Service.
You're not going to listen
Well, you're
to
not
me,
going to
okay?
listen to me, are you?
I said we will facilitate a peaceful protest.
It's
That's
not
what
a
we will
protest.
do.
Protest.
We will facilitate a peaceful assembly.
We want
But
the
I'm
crime
not going to
stopped
engage in the
that's
actual
currently
conversation.
going
right
We
on
need this
in
stopped,
that
sir.
building.
They're breaking the law.
I'm not going to engage in that
Well,
conversation.
if you haven't seen the evidence, how do you know, sir?
Listen, I'm not going to
I'm
engage
just
in
a
this
simple
conversation.
question. How would you know if you haven't seen the
I'm
evidence?
not going to engage in it.
Do you have children?
Is there any coppers
I
with
don't.
integrity here, please, guys? Any one of you? There's evidence on the table, troops. You know, do you think we've got nothing better to do? Do you think we're stupid people? I'm a retired policeman. I've submitted 35,000 pages of documented evidence from 240 world experts. This is not our opinion, guys. For the vaccine to be stopped. Not me, not these people. It's not our opinion. He's a world-renowned expert. Dr. Asim Malhotra went public on Tuesday.
We need you.
A peer-reviewed paper that took him 9 months, begging the government to withdraw the vaccine. It's causing heart attacks in our children and the elderly. Why are
You're here. We report a crime.
nobody
You
can
serve
come
us.
with the evidence? They can't rebut it.
What if
It's
your
ignoring it.
children are vaccinated and they haven't had
You're
a
meant to
vaccine?
protect
So
us.
if there is
I'm a former Marine. My own.
No.
There's an 8,200.
It's not an opinion, we've got the evidence. If we've got the
There's an
evidence,
8,000%
have a look at the evidence.
This is not my opinion. 8,000. How many kids died of COVID, sir?
Zero.
This many kids. 8,000% death
That
increase
is a
in our
fire
kids.
weapon.
Since the vaccination.
You can chuck figures at us all over.
These are not my figures. It's from the government. It's from the government.
Right this very second in time.
It's from the government.
Are we facilitating a peaceful protest right now?
This is
Because
not a
you are not
protest,
going to
sir.
go in there and you are not going to disrupt that right now. Okay? We are going to remain impartial right now and we are not going to engage in that conversation in particular. Okay?
Right.
If you wish to peacefully assemble, we will respect your Articles 9, 10 and 11 of the Human Rights Act and we will facilitate a peaceful protest. Is that what you wish to do right now?
No.
I wish to
So
close
what-
that centre down. We have evidence that that's committing the crime.
I want to ask you a question. If we phoned you today and told you there was weapons and explosives in that building, would you facilitate us closing that?
I'm not
No,
going to
because
engage in this conversation because all you're going to try and do is try and spin.
There
You're going to
is-
spin something to suit your current.
there is currently a
So
crime
these are world-renowned
being
experts. This is not my
committed in
opinion.
that building.
I'm not a
I'm
fucking
not going
scientist.
to engage in this. You do. I'm not. Sorry. I appreciate it. I'm not going to engage in that
You
conversation.
don't have any choice.
You have to, sir. You're a police officer, and you're telling me you're not engaging in this
Give me
conversation.
1 minute. Will somebody
That's mental.
Will somebody speak to Dr. Asim Malhotra? He's the country's leading cardiologist. He's gone on national television asking the government to withdraw the vaccine because he's done a 9-month review of the vaccine data from the government.
And he's double jabbed.
And he's double vaccinated and he's
We're
begging,
all vaccinated, guys.
quiet. And he's begging for it to be pulled. One person speaks to him on the phone. Listen to the man talk. He's begging for the government to stop this killing our children.
We've all
This is
been
our
deceived.
children. 8,200% increase. The government's own data.
It's not our opinion,
It's
sir.
not me. It's not he. It's not him. It's not her. This is not us. We're not here because we're bored.
But this is a above, or this is a national.
But today, right now,
until
right
the
here
government
in
or
that
the,
centre.
they deem that say, yeah, who's right and we're going to change it. This is the way things
Today,
are.
right now, right here, we're dealing with.
But it's not going to be changed now, is it?
But we.
If he takes the evidence to the other experts and the government, everyone say, okay, yeah, you're right, we're going to change it.
Sure, this is
then
from the government.
At the moment,
Sure.
this is the lawful thing that the government have chosen
Right,
to
can
do.
I explain something to you?
You can say anything.
Right, we're actually in a global conflict, right? Currently. You might not have recognised it, but if you actually look for the signs, you will see that there is a military alliance that's been fighting in the shadows. We're coming to the end of this. We are not going to allow any more children to die. Fact.
Kids are dying.
They are not
You
getting
realise that,
informed
don't
What's going
consent.
to happen is the media will be taken down, the truth will be told, and all of you that stood on the wrong side of the line when that happens are complicit in the
Nuremberg.
gravest crimes
Nuremberg
against
Court.
humanity. All of you.
Not our
Every single
opinion.
one of you. So you have a choice today. Do the right thing. Support us. Put a pause on that vaccine centre.
And engage with me at the police
evidence
station.
Look at the
Work with
evidence.
me with the police.
And
Work
stop
with
one
us.
more child dying, because there's an 8,200% increase in 10 to 14-year-olds from January last year to March 2022.
Government data. Government
Fact.
data.
Look on the government website, myocarditis, pericarditis, uploaded onto the government website in December. Look at all the footballers, look at all the athletes around the world having heart attacks. This is the truth. Today, sir, if you don't do your job, you are complicit, and every single officer here will be complicit. in
We
the
don't want to
gravest
fight
crimes
our
against humanity.
police. We don't want to fight.
I
with
know it's a
anyone.
lot. I know,
We
and I
want to
know you don't
protect our
believe it.
children.
But
Your
you haven't
children,
checked
your
the evidence.
children.
I'm not going to engage in the conversation. I'm going to
You're going to do your job, sir. That's what you're going to do.
I'm going to remain completely impartial. If you wish to exercise
You're going to do your job, sir.
So if you don't do your job, if a policeman,
facilitate that.
if a policeman doesn't do his job and there's evidence on the table, we the people can make citizens arrest. Yes or no?
I would like to suggest
yes or
that
no?
the term policeman is probably quite an outdated term.
Well, you are a policeman. You are a
I
policeman.
can see the strength.
Are you
Wow. You're being politically correct when there's children dying? Are you seriously?
I'll challenge it as well.
Wow, you're not a policeman.
I'm a police officer.
Are you the highest?
That's crazy.
I'm not there.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh my days.
I'm not going to turn around right this second time. We'll be monitoring.
Don't be so daft. We're professional people. We're good people. We're here to prevent harm, not cause it.
Please work with us.
We're not here to upset people, hurt people, damage people. We're here because we love and we care.
this needs to
We're here
stop
to
today,
protect
sir.
our children, your children, his children, his children.
No
The death
children
figures
die from
are
that.
astounding.
From COVID.
We've got the leading cardiologists in the country begging the government to stop this vaccine rollout. And you guys are here quoting whether you're a man or a woman. Give me a break.
I know.
Will ya?
Yeah, there's definitely more police in us now.
We're not stopping. This is going on all over the country. The people are turning. This is going on in every town and every city. We are going to close these vaccine centres. We're going to protect our children. It's our right in law. Our law is your law is my law. Common law. If a breach of the peace is taking place, we have the same power as you under Section 24A of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act. If any harm or damage is occurring now or in the immediate future, we can use power. Section 3 of the Criminal Law Act.
Force is necessary.
Power, force as is reasonable, necessary and proportionate. Our law is your law is my law. You get in the way, you can be arrested for misconduct in public office. You don't need to. That's our law.
Who is engaging?
You're not in charge of us.
Who is going to engage with us then?
None of you are in charge of us. You work for the people. We are the people. Protect your people. Stop protecting a corrupt government who know this is happening. Your bosses know this is happening. The government know. The NHS know.
Everybody knows.
They
that
know.
No one wants to bring courage.
These vaccines are a disgusting weapon against the people. A disgusting weapon. And it's got to stop. Protect our bloody children, please.
Silence.
Oh, I think he's dangerous. Is he coming out to talk to you, Mark? Oh, you are. We might have a chance there. Did you speak to him last
They need to speak to Dr. Asim
Who's our
Malhotra.
guy? Did you speak to him
Will
last
he
time?
speak to Dr. Malhotra?
Well, we'll find out now.
Can't keep ignoring all these experts.
Can't keep ignoring these experts, guys.
Professor Glover Scale called again 2 years
Dr.
ago.
Peter McCullough, Dr. Robert Malone, you know, they can't all be wrong. I'm sorry. They're a lot smarter than the majority of us.
You want to talk to the NHS, don't you?
Yeah. If you think for 1 minute I want to be here as a retired policeman, you've got another thing coming. I have seen this evidence firsthand and it is overwhelming. Warwickshire.
Have you guys
No,
seen
I've
any
drove
evidence?
down here today to protect the
Ma'am?
children.
Ma'am, have you guys seen any of the evidence?
How many years you do?
Too many.
Hey, mad on you. There's all these police officers.
I went with
and nobody's
23.
seen the evidence. Does that not do something for the cogs?
Ready to
Have you
end up?
seen, sir?
Oh, I was a street lobby. I was the same as you
The
guys.
support of Olin Force.
Pardon?
Most important role in the organisation.
The best role. The best role.
Well, you know, I
Did you used to engage with people trying to give you evidence?
Well, this is why I'm mortified. That
I'm sure you'll appreciate just remain impartial. Don't show fair nor favour.
I know, but if somebody's showing you evidence of a crime and you refuse to look at it, that becomes an issue for
There's a time
me.
and a place when you can do it, not when you're across.
We've done all that.
exhausted
Yeah.
all avenues, sir. This is not our first day yet.
If you have
We've
any,
exhausted everything.
if you've got any idea what I have done, and I don't mean me personally, but we have done for 2.5 years, I've had meetings with senior ministers in government. Do you know that?
Yeah.
If this guy will speak to Dr. Malhotra.
Folks, we've had complaints from members of the public that with taking children in that they have been intimidated by your behaviour.
No,
University of West England, who are the landowners, are now going to ask you to leave. Okay, you're going to get a letter from
Sir,
them.
do you work for the NHS?
Listen to me.
No.
They are going to ask you to leave. You will then be trespassers on this land, okay? And I would ask you to peacefully make your way away.
You should be ashamed of
and
yourself,
come back,
sir.
okay?
This is the one that doesn't listen.
Sir, are you a medical person?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
But I'm the landowner.
Okay. And do you own the building?
We do.
You do. Can I just make you aware, sir, that children are being harmed. There's an increase in the vaccination deaths of children, 8,200%. We are here
We've got
because
evidence.
we are here because we love our children, we love your children and grandchildren. We're not here because we're bad people. I'm a retired policeman. I've submitted 35,000 documents to the police and they've ignored everything. From eminent experts, from the man who made the vaccine himself. In the name of God Almighty, I'm begging you, sir, as a human being, to protect our children. The vaccines are dangerous, they're causing harm, they're causing death, they're causing injury. This is not my data, it's from our government.
All I'm here to do is tell you you're on private land.
Have you listened to what I've said, sir?
Thank you. You're on private land.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're more than welcome to peacefully demonstrate,
Okay.
make your point. However, once you start to interrupt operations,
Yeah.
it's a different matter.
Crimes are being committed in
You're
your
on private
establishment.
land.
And in your name.
I'm asking you to leave.
Crimes
What
are
is
being
his name?
committed in your
Chris
establishment. Our children. In the name of God, I'm pleading with you, sir. Close this place down and protect our children. And I'll provide all the evidence to the police. Engage with me and I will give you everything you need. I will give you everything. The world experts, the people who made the vaccines, I'll give you everything.
We said
Everything.
earlier protests remain peaceful and not intimidating.
It
This is not a protest.
Oh, Mark. Oh.
He didn't assault him. No.
We
He did not assault him. We've got it on video. Sir, watch the video first, then you determine if you see an assault. That's fair comment.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
And necessity, to come to that significant
Mark. We've got it. He showed
You should be ashamed of yourself. You're not a
That is
That
disgusting.
is absolutely disgusting. And so are you. So are you.
Inspector Barker.
That is
Been asked
disgusting.
by the
Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. Shame on you.
peacefully make your way now.
Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. Our children are dying. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. Your day will come and it won't be my bid. God Almighty's gonna get you lot. Shame on you.
Yeah, I will do when my colleague.
Shame on all of
Yeah,
you.
I will do when my colleague comes with us. I'm just a witness to this conversation.
Murderers, take off the uniform.
Being used on your property, gene editing bioweapon. Thank you.
Okay.
This is being
So
used
you've been asked to leave by the property
You don't have to leave now,
owner.
right?
Please leave now. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Steve.
I don't want to engage in any more conversation.
Steve, you're wasting your breath. You all get corrupt with complicity.
You need to acknowledge it. You need to acknowledge it.
What you are doing, people.
I hope you're proud of yourselves.
I don't think so.
Do you know what? You're all proud.